What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Chris here from Kalevala South Farm. Well, guys, long time no see. I know I haven't really made a video since back in January, but we ended up getting got stuck overseas a little longer than we thought. That kind of dragged out, and didn't get home till the 2nd of March, and pretty much jumped right into sugaring. And we were kind of behind a couple weeks getting home then, and then I had some mainline repairs to make because I had moved a mainline like I talked about in my last video. And yeah, so I've just been super busy with sugaring for the last month, basically. I mean, super busy. So got that done. Sugaring's over. We did okay this year, made about 25 gallons, which for us is a little light, but I missed the first 2 weeks of the good run, so not too bad. Then we've been spending a lot of time out here in the sugar bush on expansion. Basically, when the sap's not running, I've been out here with the steel battery chainsaw, cutting out smaller trees, undesirable trees, leaving the maples, some of the bigger species, but you know, trying to really cultivate the maples to get them to really produce well. So that's what we've been up to, guys. But I thought in this video I would talk a little bit more about the Ridge. We've put 180 miles on it now since we got it, and we have made a few changes. All in all, I'm very happy with the machine. It was great having that cab during sugaring season when I was out having to collect sap in the rain or the snow and, you know, cold temperatures. It was so much nicer to jump into a cab that was heated. So it really was nice. So 2 of the changes we made, one of them you can see right away, we put a different set of tires on, and we actually put a slightly larger size tire. So those are a 29, and you can see they're more of like a, almost like a truck mud train tire instead of an ATV tire. So we put those on, and we also did the primary clutch spring. So between the 2 things, it has lowered the RPMs quite a bit. So it's definitely made that a lot more pleasant. The spring made a huge difference with the jerkiness. It was a little bit jerky before when, you know, you're trying to back or go real slow. That fixed it all. So that was great. And I tell you what, the tires, huge difference, but not so much in the RPMs as the ride. These things made, I mean, they smooth, the ride smoothed right out, takes bumps better. Just, it all in all feels like a much smoother machine. I mean, it actually looks, and to my eye, like that should be the stock tire on the machine. So anyway, guys, so the Ridge has been great. 180 miles, have had 0 issues other than I had the wiper screw up on me, but I managed to get it fixed. I took it back to the dealer. They couldn't find anything wrong. And I did have the door latch issue with this. Some of these, you'll be riding along and one of the doors will pop open. It did that a bunch. So I actually went on YouTube and found a couple of fixes. So I pulled the door mechanism out, made the repair, and it's been fine since. So far so good with the Ridge. I'm very happy with it so far, and it's been a great machine for us so far this year. It tows the sap trailer well. It really did a good job. It was a nice step up from the Can-Am for sure for sugaring season. All right, guys, so now that we kind of did a little mini review on the Ridge, the weather's not the greatest today. It's a little cold, and it's actually snowing right now. Definitely getting a little taste of winter today. But what I want to do is continue. You can see we're down here. I've kind of opened everything up. I mean, I'm leaving what I cut. Most of it's real small stuff or hemlock. Most of it's just staying on the ground. I'm just going to let it rot. So what I'm going to do is where I reran the main line, I'm just going to continue working my way up, taking out some of these smaller hemlock trees, some of the beech and the birch saplings, and just generally opening it up real nice. I am leaving some of the bigger birch and the big hemlock that you know, would damage the maples to drop it anyway, or oak or any of the really big trees. I'm just trying to really, especially the small hemlock like this that shade, you know, that shades out a lot of trees. So we're trying to get that stuff, you know, down and on the ground and out of the way. So what I'll do is I'll set you guys up on a time lapse while I chug through the sugar bush here and get rid of some of this stuff. Alrighty guys, so you kind of get the gist of what I'm working on, at least somewhat working on. You know, we got a lot of little projects, but I'm trying to do about 2 hours every day down in the sugar bush, cutting brush and opening stuff up. And then once I'm done with the cutting part, I'm going to try to spend 2 hours a day running new lines until I'm done. That way next season we are ready to go. Just have to put the taps in and off we go. I'm hoping we're going to be close to 400 taps next season. I think we're going to get there. So we're going to have a significant increase in taps. We did about 250 this year. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end this one here. I'm going to try to be a lot better about making videos. We've got a lot of stuff going on this spring. Christmas tree planting, lots of firewood to make. We're going to be cutting some beams on the mill, and the big plan is replacing the sugar house. I've got a bunch of bigger hemlocks marked out that are actually in the lower sugar bush that need to come out anyway. So we're going to cut them out and mill them up into beams, and we're going to hopefully start working on the new sugar house in a couple of weeks. That's my plan anyway. I got to get a cement pad formed up. We're going to have to move the old sugar house, which I'm going to probably convert it to a shed. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it yet, but I'm going to find a place around here. Just, you know, we always need storage. So anyway, so that's all I got for you guys today. So like I like to say, if you like these videos, please subscribe, hit the like button, and leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. And just remember, it'll be all right.